is away from completing the first day of the 2019 Rotax Max Euro Trophy season. So the grid for the last of the qualifying heats for seniors will be as follows. Ilian Brunsils and Teresa Babikova on the front row. We'll have Mattia Sergio Limena alongside Mario Novak on row 2. Jordan Brown-Nutley and Ehad Turka, row 3. Kai Hunter and Cesar Gazo, row 4. Charlie Hunter and Zomba Kovac round out the top 10 ahead of Reese Hunter, Teddy Clinton, Bradley Barrett, Lewis Gilbert, Robin Knutson, Luna Blum, Jason Lockwood, Emil Kleinzig, Mats Ries, Lukas Horsman, Una Oksanen, Leon Mandel, Marta Bussola, Jordan Dulishka, Mick Knowlton, Antoine Ontier, Conrad Hugo Yul Christensen, Manel Gallofre-Tornal, Kian San, Kevin Hodslag, Samuel Hallerson, Ben Davis, Elia Galvanin and Christian Gorby rounding out the 17 rows. That's a total of 34 drivers once again here in Adria competing in this third and final qualifying heat. Groups A and C, 10 minutes on the clock plus 1 additional lap. So it's now down to Ilian Brunsils and Teresa Babikova, who will control the pace as they are heading in towards turn 8 before the right-hand hairpin at turn 9, before the short blast and slight left kink into the final corner here at Adria Karting Raceway. 10 minutes on the clock plus an additional lap in this race. So let's see if we are in formation this time. It's getting pretty close to the drivers splitting into the tram lines, which they do now, and the revs rise on the Rotax engines, and we go lights out, heading into turn 1 here at Adria. And it's 3 abreast at some points. This is getting very, very close indeed into turn 2 for the first time. There's some people going very, very bravely round the outside of the corner. That's incredible control here from the senior Max drivers. But initially the whole shot was given to Ilian Brunsils, and Limena is trying to force the issue with, well, that's brilliant work from Jordan Brown-Nutley up to third, now behind Teresa Babikova, having got past Limena for third and also Novak for fourth, and now gets past Babikova. So Jordan Brown-Nutley is going to try and close the gap on Ilian Brunsils, who is leading at the moment as the field starts making its way through turn 9 into the quick left kink, into the right-hander at the final corner at the fantastic 1,302 meter circuit here. And the gap now between Brunsils and Jordan Brown-Nutley is just under 0.7 of a second. Babikova about a further 7/100ths behind the Brit, and is giving good chase. And well, would you believe this? Babikova is definitely in the thick of things. Here comes Limena up the inside. Babikova gets compromised. That's causing a caramellage behind. 2 drivers a little bit further back come together. It's absolutely every driver from themselves. Oh, bit of a clash. Someone going up on the back bumper of somebody else. It looks to be Charlie Turner. Might have gone up the back bumper of Ehad Turka there. That's really compromised the Brit, who finished 4th in his last qualifying heat. My goodness. So, well, 8 minutes and 24 plus an additional lap to go here. And I tell you what, it is far from over here in this explosive third qualifying heat for Senior Max. But at the moment, it's Ilian Brunsils and Jordan Brown-Nutley who are definitely trying to keep themselves in prime position, being in the top 28 after qualifying. Looks like Mattia Sergio Limena in the 325 from Italy, running on the Cosmic chassis, still doing a good job, keeping in touching distance with the Brit. Has that been the move? That has been the move for second. So Limena has got past Brown-Nutley going through turns 6 and 7. So the Brit now on the back foot has got Mario Novak behind, breathing down his neck. Then you've also got Babikova still in 5th position. And with that, you've got Kai Hunter in the 395. Bradley Barrett up into 7th position. Reese Hunter makes it another Brit. That's 4 in the top 10 alone. Cesar Gazo is going to try to get on the march as Novak trying to go for 3rd position past Limena as Brown-Nutley looks to have got back. Well, this is getting absolutely Oh my goodness me. It's a free-for-all here in Adria. My goodness. First and second getting away with it. And then here we go. Charlie Turner, Bradley Barrett, and all that lot will try and do their best. Well, Charlie Turner's dropped to 18th, but it's the Hunter brothers and it's Brad Barrett in this absolute free-for-all. Going through turn 6 and 7, we've got a 3-second penalty for the 372. That is Zomba Kovac, so Kovac will be out of this effectively. And it's 3 wide trying to go through turn 9. My goodness, you could not say Senior Max is exciting here in the Euro Trophy. This proves it in spades. So Brunsils has a lead over Jordan Brown-Nutley of over 1.75 seconds. It's a further 7/10 back to Mario Novak. Limena in 4th, but behind it's an absolute squabble. A battle royale here under the Saturday afternoon sunshine in Adria. And here we go. It is absolutely kicking off good and plenty. Bradley Barrett now up into 4th, and he's back. He's closing up on Matias Sergio Limena for 4th place. This is great work from the Brit, and Bradley Barrett started in 13th again this heat. So the Brit clearly said to me earlier on this weekend, I'm not worrying about qualifying. The race itself is what I'm more concerned about. And I tell you what, he got 6th position in his first heat. He's now in 4th. Well, maybe even in 4th, but it's absolutely kicking off here. You could not really say what is going to transpire, because I am absolutely captivated by every single move that we've seen by quite a few of the Brits, and it's priceless to watch, because Bradley Barrett, along with him, is bringing Kai Hunter into the mix, into the battle for 4th position. So are Kai and Bradley working together as Limena takes a very long glance over the right shoulder, realises Barrett is there, who has got past. Now it's the turn for Kai Hunter to try and get through. Won't get through on turn 5. What about turn 6? Limena sends it up the inside of Barrett. And I tell you what, it is the case that we are going to have both Bradley Barrett and Kai Hunter. They are teammates at Dan Holland Racing, and one of the biggest words is don't take out your teammate. Bradley Barrett goes back past. Hunter's trying to go through as well. Can't get it through. Kovac is on the back bumper. And with them, you've also got now César Gazot from France. This is going to heat up like a bonfire and combust at any given moment. Who's to say who is going to get 4th position at the moment? It is Bradley Barrett keeping a lead on the 5 behind. So that is going to be... Now, Teddy Clinton, I think, has come into play here now too. So that's a huge amount of Brits. That is 6 Brits in the top 10, and it is on Italian soil. Here goes Kai Hunter, pushes Limena wide. Through goes Kovac. Gazot goes through. Oh, that was very close for Reese Hunter, but he's going to go up the inside of the Italian, as will Teddy Clinton, trying to do the same, going through into turn 7. Can't make it stick past the Italian. Through turn number 8. It's not quite happening yet. Kovac is still trying to battle away. I don't think he's aware he's got a 3-second penalty. He probably might have seen it on the digi flag on the start finish straight. However, this is absolutely mesmerising. What a drive by the Brits here on Italian soil. And I tell you what, the majority of them are sporting Dan Holland Racing colours. So Bradley Barrett now has got away from the likes of Kai Hunter. Zomba Kovac has got a 3-second penalty, and that is going to drop him way down, probably even out of the top 15 at the moment if the race was to finish right now. 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock, plus an additional lap still to go. At the moment, Ilian Brunsils now has a 1.805 seconds. So, to be honest with you, I can't really call what's going to happen, because behind Bradley Barrett, there are changes happening over hand over fist. Teresa Babikova still sitting in the top 10. She's running in 10th at the moment as a Speed World Academy driver on the Tony Kart chassis. Just ahead of Teddy Clinton on... Well, that's actually changed, because Teddy Clinton's now got past Teresa Babikova. But my goodness, Limena has been put on notice. The Italians not safe on their home soil. Limena is being swallowed up, and behind we've got Teddy Clinton, Teresa Babikova, Lucas Horstmann on the Maranello chassis from Nice Racing is absolutely flying as well. I tell you what, there are so many drivers I'm trying to keep a track of at the minute. We've got 2 retirements, unfortunately, Ehad Turka and Kevin Holzschlag from earlier on in the race on lap number 2. And you could probably even add Konrad Hugo Jul Christensen on that list too from RS Competition. So 31 competitors still running. Just over 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Top 10 at the moment. It's Brunsils by 2.147 seconds from Jordan Brown-Nutley. Mario Novak in third. Bradley Barrett up from 13th position. Oh, there's absolutely madness going on behind. Now that looks like Mick Knowlton's. That's the likes of Jordan Dolishka, Kleinzig, Knowlton, Turner, Gilbert all the way down in 20th. And Gilbert started in 14th position. So what's gone wrong for the Dalry Diamond on this occasion? So 1 minute and 41 seconds to go here on the clock, plus an additional lap. But I have to say, what a charge from plenty of the Brits. Now, in the top 10, we have 4 of them. Reese Hunter in 8th, Kai Hunter in 5th, Bradley Barrett in 4th, and Jordan Brown-Nutley in 2nd position. But it is a Belgian leading this final Senior Max qualifying heat, groups A and C for number 3, here in Italy. So your guess is as good as mine. What is going to happen when you have quite a few people? Because now the battling, that intensity, that fire in the belly that all the drivers had a little bit earlier on has now sort of simmered off, and now the pace has started not so much as a massive sprint, it's more of a canter, if you will. So effectively what is trying to happen now is we've got a few drivers battling away. Now this looks to be... I'm just trying to see, because it looks like there's a Persistence Motorsport driver involved in that. Well, there's also Dan Holland Racing, looks like KR Sport 2 or maybe KSB. So that could be Robin Knudsen, Teddy Clinton and Lucas Horstman, I believe. But no, that looks to be a little bit further back. So who knows? 26 seconds on the clock plus an additional lap left to go here. So leaders at the moment are coming out of turn number 4. So by the time that Ilian Brunsils probably gets to getting out of the exit from turn 7, heading into turn 8. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's expired. He's got to turn 9. So he'll have this and it will be one more lap remaining for Ilian Brunsils. So Brunsils still has a comfortable lead. It was 2.2 seconds over Jordan Brown-Nutley. Well, Brown-Nutley's just gone and put in a 50.869. But then we've got one driver that has actually set the fastest lap of the race. Currently 7th. That's César Gazot from France. 50.629. The person that's actually set exactly the same lap time is Zombar Kovac, who's back up into 5th position, but still has a 3-second track limit penalty to contend with. So Kovac will drop to around about 11th position. So now that the battling has petered away, it's all good. So around the final couple of corners will come Ilian Brunsils from Belgium to take his first heat win of the season in the Euro Trophy. Great job from Ilian, just 16 years of age, and wins by 2.236 seconds from the UK's Jordan Brown-Nutley from Strawberry Racing. Mario Novak on the Alonso chassis with KMS Europe, also with KFT, takes 3rd place. Well done to Bradley Barrett, 4th position, having started in 13th. Zombar Kovac will finish on the road in 5th, but will drop to around about, by my reckoning, let's just have a look here. So Novak 2.816 seconds, so that will put him, that's not bad actually, puts him in 7th position behind César Gazot by my reckoning. We've also got Bradley Barrett in 4th position, Kai Hunter in 5th. So Ilian Brunsils wins ahead of Jordan Brown-Nutley, Mario Novak, Bradley Barrett, Kai Hunter, César Gazot, Reese Hunter, Mattia Sergio Limena from Italy in 8th, Zombar Kovac in 9th place, Teresa Babikova, another top 10 finish for the Speed World Academy driver, so good job there, so rounds out the top 10. Completing the field, we have Jason Lockwood from KR Sport, Teddy Clinton from Dan Holland Racing with Lucas Horstman from Germany, with Nies Racing in 13th. Robin Knudsen and Mads Rees ran out the top 15, with Jordan Dolishka from Austria with KSB rounding at the top 16 ahead of Charlie Turner, who was in the trenches and in the wars and dropped down to 17th at the end ahead of Emil Kleinzig. Mick Knowlton, Lewis Gilbert finished in 20th ahead of Una Oksanen from Finland, Manel Galofretona, Kian Sang, Antoine Antier, Sam Harrison, Elia Galvanin up to 26th, Luna Blum, Ben Davis, Marta Bussola, Leon Mandel and Christian Gobi being the last of the 31 classified finishers, with Conrad Hugo Juhl Christensen, Ehad Turka and Kevin Holtzlag not finishing the race.